Hello, Google Pixel 6 fans or interested people. I'm going to do something just slightly different. There's a lot of unboxings, there's a lot of reviews, so I'll open the box and take it out, but I wouldn't call it an unboxing. And I'll talk more about setting it up. So I had a Pixel 4. And I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. Everything about it was good. And I've read nothing but great reviews about the Pixel 6. So that is what I have, is the Pixel 6. And this is just to show you, so this is the whole situation here. This is the return for the Pixel 4, which will go in here and be returned to Google for a really nice credit. I know they're all different, so there's no sense me going into detail about the exact amounts, but this was a sizable number that they've told me I would get, so I have traded that in. And so let's begin by opening the Pixel 6. I've had it for a few days. I bought it from the Google Pixel store. I got a couple of emails after I ordered it. I had read a lot of stories, but frankly, they sent me confirmation and gave me a date. They sent an email, said it would be delayed. Then they sent me one more email and said it's earlier. So I actually did get it less than a week after ordering it. So nice the way they do this, as far as being able to come over here on the side and take that off, and there it is. And let's see, it opens nice and easy. And so there is my Pixel, and I'm going to get a clear case for it. I have a one that I purchased that was very inexpensive, and I'll start by using that, and then we'll go from there. So let's take it out. Wow, it feels really solid. And I'm going to take the front off, and let's see if I could let you compare. So here's the Pixel 4 that I had. I'm going to do the back because of the glare. And here is the Pixel 6. So it gives you a pretty good idea, size difference. There is a size difference. Actually, a pretty good size difference, a little bit more than I had expected, but that's fine. Slightly wider and definitely taller than the Pixel 4. And as you could see, there's just a cutout here. I don't know if you could see that. There's just a cutout here. And of course, the camera bar versus the square. The famous Google G is right there. So that's it. I'll take the few more things out, but again, it's not really an unboxing per se. So here is the USB to Type-C converter. And here is a Type-C cable. And I gather that would be used for charging. And I know that this does not have Face ID, which I really liked on this. It worked great, and it's an under-the-screen fingerprint reader. So I'm hoping that that does well. And the only other thing is a little guide here, and again, classy as far as that's concerned. And we have the usual stuff, safety, warranty, etc. Here's a key for the SIM card. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right there. I don't want to lose it. And here is the setup guide. So there is not much to the setup guide. It goes from here to here. So I've turned it on for the first time, and there's the good old Google G, and it looks like it's booting up. Welcome to your Pixel. So I'll do get started. So now it wants me to go ahead and insert the SIM card. So I think you all know how to do that. So I'll go ahead and do it and be right back. I've gone ahead and transferred the SIM card into the tray. So I'll just put it in and we'll see if it recognizes it. I think there's only one way to put it in. It slides in nice and easy. And in a second it'll tell me to select the Wi-Fi network, which I'll do. One moment. By the way, I mentioned that the phone is about probably 80% charged. So that certainly helps doing this. And so it's booting up. So just a second. Copy apps and data. You could choose to transfer your apps, photos, contacts, Google account, and more. So I am going to do that, and I'll click next. You need your old Android or iPhone device, turn it on, and keep it unlocked. So here it is in the old phone. I have plugged it in, and let's go to next. Connect both phones using the cable. So, I'm sorry for putting my hand in front of it here. I have done it. So it says both phones are connected. Check your other phone. I'm not sure why. It says check your other phone. Copy data to your new phone. It popped up. I had to do this twice, by the way, just so you know. I had to unplug the cables and then start again, and then it was okay. I know you can't see everything here, but this is the old phone, and it wants to know if I want to copy data to my new phone, so I've tapped copy, and it wants to unlock it, so I'm going to use my Face ID. I did, and now it sees me. And here we go. So it says copying your accounts. This is the old phone. And the new one says I'm getting ready to copy. Choose what you want to copy on the next screen. So that's what we'll do. So you can see it continues to get. There is an option on the bottom if you decide that you don't want to do it to click don't copy. So anyway, choose what to copy. I am awaiting that. And I won't let you sit and wait with me. I'll put you on pause. So now I have this. It says choose what to copy. Checked are apps, photos, videos, music, audio, SMS messages, MMS attachments, and it gives you what the size is of everything. And it says it'll take about 9 minutes. Device settings, call history. The only thing not checked are the MMS attachments, and I guess that's okay. So I'm going to tap copy and let it do its thing for 9 minutes. I'll be back. While it's copying all of the information from the old phone to the new, so far it had me set up a PIN, and now it wants me to go ahead and set up my fingerprint unlock. And I am going to go ahead and do that. It gives you the information of how it works. So let's see how you set it up. It's on the screen. Capture your fingerprint. So I'm going to tap start. Touch and hold the fingerprint sensor. And it says keep it there until I feel a vibration. I don't know if you could tell, but it looks like it stopped actually. There's nothing going on right now, so lift, touch again. Lift and touch again. So you could see you have to continue to lift. Oh, it wants me to change my finger position every time. And I'll do that. I'm over halfway. Fingertip, full. Oh, finally place the edges of your finger. One edge, two edge, one edge, two edge. Okay, it says the fingerprint is added. So I tapped next, continue setup, keep going to get your phone fully set up, or leave now and get a reminder to finish later. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. Talk to Google hands-free. So I'm going to probably do that. What I've done is I've allowed to set it up on the lock screen. Oh, get rid of it. All right, what I just did, and because it was personal information, I didn't show it, but it had me set up GPay and my default card. I did that. It was pretty simple to do. You just need to make sure you know your CSV number. And I don't know if you could see this. I'll pull it up here. It says it's still copying my data, and I have about 4 minutes left on that. So we'll see what happens after it's done copying the data. Just to keep you all updated, we are down to 2 minutes left, it says, as it continues to copy data. So I'm interested to see what it copies off of this phone. As I said, I do have a backup that I made, so I should be all set. I now have a message that says your phone's almost ready. You can disconnect the cable, which I'll do in a second. And it says 243 apps to be installed, so it's actually not installed them, it's downloaded them. Photos and videos are there, music, other, SMS, device settings, and call history are all transferred from the 4 to this. So I'm going to unplug as it suggested, disconnect. It is disconnected. This phone went off. I'm going to tap done. And here we go. It's going to take a few minutes, it says. So we will be back when it's up and running. While it continues to finish up, I wanted to just show you, it does show the battery percentage in the upper right there of 72%. And it shows I am on my Wi-Fi network here, which is great. And looks like the mobile network for calls, etc. So it looks like all of that's done as it continues to get the phone ready. And we'll see what you're ready to start using your phone. System navigation settings. Swipe up to go home. This is not the home screen I had. It looks like I'm going to have to set it up. I actually use Microsoft Launcher, and all my phone numbers are coming in. So I'm going to take a short break and do some modifications here on the screen, and I will be back to you. I now have my phone very much set up. So a couple things here. One is I do have my case on here, which is an inexpensive case. It's nice and clear, as you could see, and it actually fits on nicely, so I might put the link in. It was very inexpensive. I think it was like $7 or $8. I bought it on Amazon. So far it feels good, feels like it won't allow it to slip out, so I like that. A couple of little things here. The Fingerprint Reader, I've set it up for 2 fingers, and I've also set up my I use Microsoft Launcher, so that's the launcher that I use for Android. I just like it, and I do use the Microsoft ecosystem quite a bit. So that's set up. I did notice a couple of things. Let me go to Microsoft. You could see that I noticed that there's sometimes both a lag, and it doesn't quite work when that one time it did, but where I would open something and it just wouldn't open. So I have found that as an issue from time to time. The camera's fine, by the way, as you would expect. And I'll take a picture into a dark room here for you. And there we go. And let's see what it looks like. And you know, all the edits are here to make it, to enhance it, dynamic. So really nice. I really like the camera, but that's one of the reasons that you would buy it, I think. Let's see what else we have here. It seems nice and fast. Everything about it's good. The swipes work well. So I'm going to put that aside for just a second. Setup was easy, by the way. It just everything worked so well, not even time consuming. Now on my old phone, Google did a couple things here. Here's the trade-in box that came, and they give me a nice foam item to pack it in, which I will. They give me some trade-in instructions and a label. So I have a label to return it. That's going to fit right on the box. And they have instructions in the box. So if you're trading it in, it's pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and reset my phone, and I'll pack it and let you see it. Let's go ahead and do that. By the way, the one thing, the fingerprint reader, it does work, and like I said, I've set up two fingers. I've set up my thumb and my index finger. I really liked Face ID, and I will tell you that from time to time, there is an issue with the fingerprint reader. It's not terrible, so I'm probably making it sound worse than it is, but I will tell you that is an issue. Just for your information, I had Android 12, so what it tells you to do is to tap System, then Reset or Reset Options. I had Reset, then Factory Data Reset, which you could see there's a factory reset right there. Then it says scroll down and tap on Reset Phone button. I don't have a Reset Phone button. I do have an Erase All Data. So I think that's what I'm going to use. Once you do that, and I told it to erase all data, then you have to put in your PIN. Which I did, and now it says, do you want to erase all data? And I do. So it is restarting. So it's nice, simple, very easy way to do this. So my trade-in value, according to Google, would be $169 for a Pixel 4. So that is pretty good. The new Pixel 6 was $599, so it's $600. So that brings the price down under $500. I'm sorry, under $400, which is really nice. So as you can see, it's erasing. So I'll put it in a box and show you the grand finale, and we're done. In the meantime, the other thing I would mention to you is I was leery with this bump. Again, not sure how well you could see it, but the camera bump, I had no issues whatsoever with wireless charging. I put it in my car wireless charger, and one I have here in the home, and it worked just fine. Let's try it with my thumb. And it opened. So maybe once I get used to it, this will work out just fine. I have this screen on my old Pixel 4 now, which says welcome, etc., etc. So it would appear I have successfully cleaned out my my old Pixel 4. So here's the old Pixel 4. It's going to go in there, and you can see the foam is here, so it goes there and it closes over it. I'll put this here. Done. The sticker itself, the shipping label, it has all the information to ship it to, and as you could see, it's going to go by the United States Post Office, and it says, looks good, ship it. And here, this is where it would seal. So reseal box with this sticker. So it looks like this sticker is going to go over the bottom side of the box right here and seal it. So the final step, looks good, ship it. I'm going to fold this over and seal it. There's my box. It's all ready to go to the receiving manager in Tennessee, is where this particular one is going. So we are done with that. We have our new phone here, and let's try again. Oh, see, hold it longer. Yeah. I think it'll be okay. Like I said, I just found a couple of issues, but now it looks like it's working and reacting well. There was an update, so I would tell you that after you do get your phone running, please look for updates in your system. I'm sorry, go to System. Let's get rid of this here. And under your system settings, go ahead down and go to your system and look for your updates. And I did have an update that I used. It didn't take long, and it was done. So I am all set.